everyone, welcome to 4Sides TV with me Anjali. Known for its notorious stand over religious pursuits, the Chinese government has been implementing the systematic policy of distancing the religion from the civic society through varied means, bringing to the end the age-old traditions by a unique phenomenon of sinicization, indulging thereby in daylight violation of all freedom for religion from the mainland. Here's a special report from 4Sides TV. China is closing, destroying and repurposing mosques, Human Rights Watch as alleged in a recent report. The crackdown is part of a systematic effort to curb the practice of Islam in China, HRW said. There are about 20 million Muslims in China, which is officially atheist but says it allows religious freedom. Observers, however, say there has been an increased crackdown on organized religion in recent years, with Beijing seeking greater control. The Chinese government's closure, destruction and repurpose of mosques is part of a systematic effort to curb the practice of Islam in China, said Maya Wang, acting China director at Human Rights Watch. The report follows mounting evidence of systematic human rights abuses against Uyghur Muslims in China's northwestern Xinjiang region. Beijing denies the accusations of abuse. Most of China's Muslims live in the country's northwest, which includes Xinjiang, Qinghai, Gansu, and Ningxia. In the Muslim-majority village of Liaqiua, in the autonomous region of Ningxia, 3 of 6 mosques have been stripped of their domes and minarets, according to HRW. The rest have had their main prayer halls destroyed, it said. Satellite footage obtained by HRW showed a round dome at a mosque in Liaqiua village being replaced by a Chinese-style pagoda sometime between October 2018 and January 2020. About 1,300 mosques in Ningxia have been closed or converted since 2020, Hanna Taker, a scholar on Chinese Muslims, told. That number represents a third of the total mosque in the region. Under China's leader Xi Jinping, the Communist Party has sought to align religion with its political ideology and Chinese culture. In 2018, the Chinese Communist Party's Central Committee published a document that referred to the control and consolidation of mosques. It urged state governments to demolish more and build fewer and make efforts to compress the overall number of such structures. The construction, layout and funding of mosques must be strictly monitored according to the document. Such repression has been most long-standing and severe in Tibet and Xinjiang, but it has also extended to other areas. There are 2 major Muslim ethnic groups in China. The Huis are descended from Muslims who arrived in China in the 8th century during the Tang dynasty. The second group is the Uyghurs, mostly residing in Xinjiang. About 2/3 of the mosques in Xinjiang have been damaged or destroyed since 2017, according to a report by the Australian Strategy Policy Institute, an independent think tank. Generally speaking, Ningxia has been a pilot site for implementation of the sinicization policy, and hence both renovations and mergers appear to have begun in Ningxia ahead of other provinces, says Dr. Thakur, who is co-writing a report on Hui Muslims with US-based academic David Straub. Sinicization refers to Mr. Xi's effort to transform religious beliefs to reflect Chinese culture and society. The Chinese government claims the consolidation of mosques, which often happens when villages are relocated or combined, helps reduce the economic burden on Muslims, but some Hui Muslims believe it is a part of effort to redirect their loyalty towards the party. Some residents have publicly opposed these sinicization policies, but their resistance has so far been futile. Over the years, many have been jailed or detained after clashing with authorities over the closure or demolition of mosques. After removing external elements from mosques, local governments would then remove facilities essential for religious activities such as ablution halls and preachers' podiums, according to US-based Hui activist Machu. Another video verified by HRW showed an ablution hall in Liujiago Mosque in southern Ningxia being demolished shortly after the removal of its 2 minarets and a dome. In Gansu province, which shares a border with Ningxia, officials have made periodic announcements of mosques being closed down, consolidated and altered. In 2018, authorities banned minors under 16 from participating in religious activities or study in Ningxia, a city in the province previously famously known as China's Little Mecca. A 2019 report by a local television station said authorities converted several mosques into workspaces and cultural centers after painstaking ideological education and guidance work. Before the Sinicization campaigns, few Muslims have in many ways been receiving support and encouragement from the state, said Dr. Thicker. The campaign has radically narrowed the space in which it is possible to be Muslim in China and thrown the weight of the state behind a very particular vision of patriotism and religious observance. It reflects the profounding Islamophobic orientation of the state in that it requires Muslims to demonstrate patriotism above all and views any sign of foreign influence as a threat, she said. Arab and Muslim leaders across the world should be asking questions and raising concerns, said Elaine Pearson, Human Rights Watch's Asia director. Other ethnic and religious minorities have also been affected by the government's campaign. For instance, Beijing has in recent months replaced the use of Tibet with Xizang, the region's name, in Mandarin on official diplomatic documents. The authorities have also removed crosses from churches, arrested pastors, and pulled Bibles from online stores. The disturbing and disgusting policy of Dragon to displace religious presence by an amalgamation of efforts to curb religious practices of Hughes and Uyghur Muslims as well as Christian faith holders remains blot on the very country which aims to spearhead as superpower, but the world is watching. Thank you for watching 4Sides TV with me, Anjali.